Hi everybody, welcome to Beautiful Vibes, and today I'm going to be talking about mental illnesses. So I don't know the last video I did. I think it was talking about my life and how I started anxiety and bipolar medicine. With my journey, I have not been doing good. I just completely stopped taking it. I completely just stopped everything. I'm actually really sick right now. I have like a cold, if you can't tell, and it's been horrible. I've had it for like 2 weeks. Relationships with me have been really, really rocky. I can't seem to get a grasp on who I really am. Anxiety has totally taken over my life, and I really don't know how else to explain that. It's just been horrible for me, because most of the time, I feel alone, and I don't like being alone. I hate being alone. I hate waiting for the right person to come along. Because waiting for the right person to come along means that I have to be alone with my thoughts. I hate being alone with these thoughts in my head. The thoughts in my head, they're always saying, "You're not enough. You're stupid. Why would you say something like that? What's wrong with you? You're probably gonna die. Let's see. You just can't do anything right. You're not pretty. You're not smart. You're this, you're that." Anybody with anxiety knows how hard it is to be by yourself. Anybody that has bipolar knows how bad it is to be alone. There's some days where I'll wake up and I'll feel confident in myself. I'll be like, hell yeah, I can get this shit done today. I can do anything I want to do. And then the other days, I just kind of crash and burn. And this is one of those days. I just wanted to really show the side that I'm not always happy all the time. So a little bit about my life so far is, sorry y'all, I'm sick, I told you. Yeah, sorry. Actually, hold on a second and let me go blow my nose. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. But as far as you know, I've been at Home Depot since April. So I started my job there. I've been there 6 months. So that's like a really good thing for me, because I have a hard time staying at jobs, mostly because of staying out too much or being late too much. Being late is definitely a thing with me. I tend to be late because I have anxiety. I never know what to wear. I never know what my day's gonna consist of. I get scared before I leave. Especially driving, I have anxiety too. Some days I just feel like I can't communicate well going to work. I feel like I don't communicate well. I forget things at work. I've actually got in trouble before, for not ringing up people right, etc. And it's just the way my mind is, that I can't remember things correctly. I can't remember anything, because all that's on my mind is worry, worry, worry. Who I am, who I'm not, what's going on, what's going to happen, what if, what if, what if. So it's very hard for me to concentrate on certain tasks that I'm supposed to be doing during the days. I feel like I struggle with depression too. Some days I'll feel great. I'll get up, I'll take a shower, I'll brush my hair, I'll brush my teeth, I'll have my clothes ready, I'll be dressed amazing, I'll do my makeup, everything. That's when you know I'm having a good day. Other days, I don't want to get out of bed. I just want to lay there and die. And I've told people before that I don't want to wake up anymore. I don't want to get up. I just want to die. And I don't know, you know. I don't know how to solve it, but I haven't went back to therapy for a while. Mostly because I'm scared. I feel like a people pleaser. I feel like I always have to do things right, or it's not right at all. If someone tells me to organize something, everything has to be correctly right. If the box isn't pulled out enough, then it bothers me. If the packages in the box, if they're not sorted a certain way, I don't like it. I tend to freak out. I just don't like anything that doesn't look perfect to me, because I feel like if it's not perfect, then it's not going to be good for someone else. And I want them to see that I'm doing a good job. I want people to notice that I'm doing a good job. I always feel like I'm doing the worst thing possible. I always feel like everything I do is horrible. Everything I say is horrible. And I'm sure I'm not the only one that goes through this. So then my mom, she basically had to go to the hospital. And she had to get surgery on the leg. So therefore, the bills were behind, so I tried to get a second job to kind of help out. Well, that second job didn't work out too well. I was at Walgreens, but this is how I pursued this is how I seen it. So I walk into work, I have on navy green pants, which you're supposed to wear khaki or black pants, whatever. You know, which I get it, you have a dress code, okay. But my thing is, my mom was in the hospital. She had just got out, so still, you know, kind of worried about that, you know. And money was tight, so I had to worry about getting food and stuff. You know, I had to worry about myself and my family. I had to worry about how I'm gonna get gas to go to work, how am I gonna juggle 2 jobs at the same time. They hired me on part-time. They worked around my Home Depot schedule, but then when I walked into work one day, the new manager that hired me on, she's been there a while, but she left the store to go to another place, you know, another facility of Walgreens. But anyway, I had this new manager, and she didn't know me. I didn't know her. But I just know she wasn't there that day when this happened. So the ASM, I walked into work, and I was early that day, surprisingly. Now, there were other days that I was late, which, you know, I have another job, and it was kind of hard to get there at a certain time, you know, because I would run late sometimes, especially because I would get burnt out so easily, and I would have a hard time getting up at 8 o'clock in the morning to go to one job and then go to another job let's say 5, I got to go to the other job and work that job. So it would be 12 hours in like one day. So what I'm saying is it was very hard to manage 2 jobs at the same time. But especially when the ASM makes you feel like shit. So anyway, I walk into work. I'm early. I start ringing up people. I clocked in, did everything, you know, I was supposed to. Started ringing up people. And I went to the shelves to try to see what I could fix or whatever. And she just out of the blue blurted out, you know, you can't wear those color pants. You know, you're supposed to have khaki or black. And I said, yes, I know that, but I don't get paid till Friday. And I still have Thursday to work. It was on a Wednesday. And she said, well, you shouldn't be coming to work if you don't have the right color of pants. If you don't have the right clothes, you shouldn't be coming to work. So she basically made me feel like complete shit. Like I didn't belong there. Like I shouldn't even work there. Like I'm not meant for that job, or I'm not good enough to have it because I don't have the right clothes. Not everybody can afford at that time to go out and buy new pants. I mean, sorry, that I need to feed myself. I have a whole nother job. I'm trying to feed my family also. I'm trying to help out with bills. I mean, what more can you want from somebody? I told her that I was going to get paid Friday. She said, well, I'm just saying. And she had a complete attitude with everything she said. And I was like, you know what? I couldn't take no more because I had so much on me at home. I had so much going on in my life, in my personal life, that no one understood. I had no one to talk to about it. You know, just because I wasn't wearing the right pair of pants. That's what I'm saying. Now, I did have some khakis at home, but they were too big for me to wear. I mean, I don't want something that's going to fall off my butt at work. I mean, that's just how I see it. And it was kind of tight also. And I like like, in certain areas, the pants were tight on me. So I wanted, like, the pants to be comfortable for me to wear to work, not, like, slide off my butt. You know what I'm saying? There's pants that fit you, but they don't fit you in certain places. So I'm sure someone can relate to me. But, it was too much for me, especially when an ASM talks to you like that and makes you feel uncomfortable in front of everyone else. She didn't even take me in a room and talk to me about it. She just blurted it out in front of everybody. So I was just like, okay, forget it, you know. So I just was like, you know, F it. You know, I have a lot going on right now. I don't need someone else to make me feel like shit. So what I did, I clocked out and I just went home. I didn't even tell her anything. There was a pharmacy technician and she was going to the break room with me because I was getting my purse and I was going to go clock out and I was going to leave the whole store. And she said, oh, hey, I didn't know you were coming back here. I said, yeah, I'm going to quit because, you know, I'm not going to have someone talk to me like that. Just because, I'm just saying, I'm a human and I have feelings also. And everyone goes through something, but she does not have to take her tone of voice out on me like she did. She does not have to make me feel like shit because I don't have the appropriate clothes that everybody else can have at that time. So I completely just said, fuck it, I'm done, I quit. And not all Walgreens are like that. I totally loved working for Walgreens, but it's just the way that the ASM was. She didn't have to be that rude to me. And that's just how I saw it. So the next day, I quit that job, and I still got my first job, so I'm totally fine. I go to my banker. Me and my banker are, like, really close. He works for South State, and, we're not close, but, like, we're, like, I can talk to him. He's a really nice guy. Like, I told him about the job and everything, because it's going to affect, you know, my money. So, anyway, I talked to him about it. He was like, well, maybe you should call back, since the manager doesn't know anything that happened. So I call back up there and I say, hey, she did this to me and I didn't feel comfortable coming to work the next day, etc. She's like, well, I'm sorry, that's abandonment of the job, which I can understand that. I was accepting what I had done. But she also was just, I felt like she was taking the other person's side. And that just made me feel like shit, because how are you as a human being and you're a manager, how are you going to sit there and let someone talk to one of your associates like that, talk down to them like that, make them feel like they're shit because they can't afford something that everybody else can at that time? I totally said I was going to get paid Friday, and she just didn't have to say all that she did to me. She could have just said, hey, do you know when you're going to be able to get your clothes, or be available to get your clothes? Sorry, y'all. But that's all she really had to say. She didn't have to say, well, it's not fair to everybody else, you know, that they have to wear this and that, everything else. That's not my problem. Like, that is Walgreens policy. That's not my policy. She does not have to take that out on me. Just because I don't get paid till Friday. Just because I didn't have the money to get my clothes together yet. I had the Walgreens shirt. I had my name tag. I mean, come on. Do you expect someone that just started, like, a few days ago, to already have their shit together? When they have family issues, they have their own issues going on. They have to have food, they have to have gas, they have a whole nother job to get to. They have all this stuff. But yet, you're only thinking about basically how other people are going to see me. Like, no. Seriously. It's not even that big of an issue. So, that bothered me a lot. So, yeah. But, Home Depot is a really great job to work for. I'm just going to tell you that. I've talked about a lot of different subjects in this whole video. But I'm just going to let you know, my store, is a great store to work for. Home Depot, you know. There's a lot of Home Depots that people have other opinions about, or another person might have a different opinion than me. But as this job, I've seen it as they've gave me so many chances to be able to be the best that I can be and prove myself to their company. And I really love that about Home Depot. When I walk in, I feel the happiness. I feel the vibe that I need to feel. I feel welcomed, and I feel like I have friends there that if I have a problem in my life, that I can talk to them, not tell them every single detail, but just talk to them about it and say, I'm kind of having a bad day, you know, and this is going on. And they're real understanding, and they make me happier throughout my day. You know, they try to make me laugh. They try to make me have a great time, you know, at work. Work is work, though. You know, I do my job, and then I come home, you know. Not everyone's supposed to be your friend at work. I totally understand that. It's just a great store. I really love it. You're always going to have people that you don't like, or you don't get along with, or people that don't like you. And that's understandable because, you know, you're getting paid. You're working. But I really love it. I got my first cashier appreciation of the month. Let's see. For the first 3 months I was there, I believe. And it's like a little apron that you get, cashier of the month. But it meant a lot to me because no other store has recognized me for anything. And I just struggle a lot. I go through a whole lot in my life, and it just made me feel really proud of myself, really proud of the job that I was doing. And they also have Cashier Appreciation Month, where cashiers have their own month, and we get like drinks, we get chips, we get cups, we get like snacks and stuff, and they have like dinner meals for us, stuff like that, hot dogs, hamburgers. It's a really great job to work for. I really love it. Being a cashier, you get to learn many departments also. Like, I get to learn plumbing, lumber, garden, just working out on the sales floor also. They put you in different areas if you're open to it. I really love it. It's really awesome. So, yeah. And I don't know. I just really love that job. And it's been, you know, just a great job for me, you know, that's actually worked with me. They asked how my mom was doing. They asked if she's okay. No other job has really been there for me or done that for me. You know, I just never had anyone to talk to really about issues like that. They also have the Homer Fund, which is a fund that helps people, like if you have like a, what's it called, foreclosure on your house, or you have bills that need to be paid but you can't fully pay it off. That fund is there to help you, and it's helped quite a lot of people, especially like, for example, a person's house had burned down, and it helped their family get their life back together. It helps with natural disasters and stuff like that. And we're always having like dinners during holidays, etc. Or like just small little get-togethers as, you know, like a company, you know, in like the break room and stuff. And it just really makes me feel part of like a family, you could probably say. Because a lot of us have a lot of different things going on at home. Some people don't have a family. Some people don't have people to talk to. And when you have people like that in your life at work, it really makes it awesome that I can go to work and I can just have a great day and forget about everything else at home. It's just really awesome. I love it there. So, yeah. I guess I can talk about that. Yeah. So back to relationships. Now that's another topic I'll have to talk about. I think I'll break this video up into different parts just because it's going to be so long. So if you want to watch my other video on the relationship topic, it's really interesting. So give this one a thumbs up if you like watching this video about my total mental breakdown at first, and then I went from sad to happy. I don't know how. But yeah. But thank you for watching this video if you have. And yeah. And everyone have a great day. I lost my train of thought because someone texted me a weird message about funds, and I'm like, what? So yeah. But everyone have a great day. Please subscribe to my channel if you would like to. And thank you for watching this video.